Okay, so what we look for in a paper for the sociological review is something that's really exciting, that's agenda setting, that speaks to a range of different sociological debates, things that we have tried to develop through our work at the journal. We've been described as the quirky journal, and what that actually means is the way in which we approach sociology from the edges, where it meets other disciplines. So where it has historically met social anthropology, for example, and where it meets science and technology studies. So we're really interested in the knowledge that can come from those edges, and thinking about how we can change conversations precisely through bringing into dialogue conversations that might be happening outside what we might regard as mainstream sociology. So historically, that's the work the journal's done.
It's got to be something that interests us. You know, when we pick a paper up, it's got to be something that we think, oh, this is interesting, haven't thought about this before. So we really do not want, do we? The really kind of pedestrian, I've heard that all, it's just a regurgitation of the same old story, same old theories, synthesised literature, and actually quite dull. It might be competent, but it's dull and we don't want dull.
Exactly, I think that's really important, this idea of kind of agenda setting work. That's what we're really looking to publish, particularly at this point in time when we think that sociology's got a really important role to play. So we, you know, while we recognise that people want to report on research that they have conducted, we're really looking for them to actually say, okay, this research that I've conducted, it's not just that it's really interesting to this small group of people who work in my field, it actually contributes to these broader theoretical, conceptual debates that are ongoing in sociology and that are timely and of significance at this point in time, as well as having some, hopefully, some longer term significance for people picking up the journal in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, which I think is really, really important.
And it's got to be of interest to our readers who are quite a wide range. They're not just a very narrow group of, say, people who work on illness or people who work on health. They're usually quite general readers, they're interdisciplinary.
Yeah.
We have anthropologists, we have geographers, we have, you know, quite a lot of different disciplinary audiences, so a very narrow paper won't work at all.
Exactly, it's got to be something that really pushes those boundaries of where sociological knowledge is and brings into conversation those different disciplinary interests often.
Yeah.